Kaizer Chiefs head coach Naturena Nabi has sparked major discussion in South African football by publicly calling for the introduction of VAR technology in the Premier Soccer League. This follows the team's recent 2-2 draw against Amakhosi FC, where several controversial refereeing decisions played a major role in the outcome. During the match, Kaizer Chiefs fell behind early due to a stunning free kick from Edmo Chirambadare. Later in the game, Amakhosi FC extended their lead to 2-0 under circumstances that the Kaizer Chiefs technical team strongly disagreed with. In the closing stages of the match, Mduduzi Shabalala managed to score 2 late goals to equalize, earning a draw, but the result was overshadowed by disputes over officiating. The main incident that prompted the coach's frustration involved the challenge on Kaizer Chiefs player Wandile Duba inside the opposition penalty area. The Kaizer Chiefs bench believed the player was fouled and that a penalty should have been awarded. The referee did not blow for a foul and play continued. Another decision involved the free kick awarded to Amakhosi that led to their second goal. Chiefs believed the foul should have been awarded in their favor. These moments became the center of post-match discussion, and coach Naturena Nabi expressed dissatisfaction with the match officials. He emphasized the need for the PSL to modernize and adopt VAR as a tool to support referees and improve fairness. According to the coach, critical decisions going against Chiefs in multiple matches have built a pattern of concern. The team feels that they have been treated unfairly in recent games and that some decisions have cost them valuable points. The coach also acknowledged that match officials are human and make mistakes. However, he stated that without technological assistance, those errors can influence key moments in matches. He believes the PSL should now be ready to invest in VAR to support the referees and protect teams from being punished unfairly. VAR, which stands for Video Assistant Referee, is used in many professional football leagues around the world. It allows referees to review certain types of incidents using video footage, such as goals, penalties, red cards, and cases of mistaken identity. The goal is not to eliminate all errors, but to reduce major ones that could change the result of a match. The implementation of VAR in South Africa has been a topic of debate for several years. It has already been used in limited competitions such as the Nedbank Cup and Carling Knockout Cup, but it has not yet been introduced across all league matches. One of the main challenges in implementing VAR is the cost and infrastructure involved. VAR requires multiple camera angles, trained officials, and centralized video review centers. These elements are expensive to maintain and would require every stadium to be equipped with the necessary systems. In addition, there is the need for referee training and a consistent protocol for how VAR is used. Some critics have also pointed out that even with VAR, decisions can still be subjective. While VAR can show replays from multiple angles, the final decision is still made by the referee after reviewing the footage. This means that even with the technology, some calls may still cause debate. Another concern is the time it takes to review incidents. Some fans have complained that long pauses disrupt the flow of the game. Despite these concerns, many coaches and players around the world have expressed their support for VAR because of the protection it offers against clear and obvious errors. In leagues where VAR is fully operational, the number of critical refereeing mistakes has decreased significantly. Coach Nabi's appeal for VAR reflects a broader desire to bring the PSL in line with international standards. As one of the biggest clubs in the country, Kaizer Chiefs is often in the spotlight. Mistakes in their matches receive more attention, which puts pressure on both the referees and the league authorities. By calling for VAR, the club is not only expressing frustration, but also taking a position that could lead to structural changes in the league. The reaction from supporters has been mixed. Many Kaizer Chiefs fans are in full support of their coach and believe that VAR would have prevented some of the controversial decisions seen in recent games. They feel that the team has been treated unfairly by poor officiating and want the PSL to act quickly. On the other hand, some neutral fans and analysts have pointed out that all teams face difficult decisions from referees at times, and that VAR should be introduced in a balanced, well-prepared manner rather than reaction to a single match. Within the broader football community, the topic of VAR has remained divisive. Some believe that the technology removes the human element of the game, while others see it as a necessary step in improving officiating standards. In South Africa, the introduction of VAR in the PSL would represent a significant investment and a major change to the structure of the league. It would also require coordination between the PSL, SAFA, and broadcast partners. Currently, there is no official timeline for the full implementation of VAR in South African League football. However, the pressure from high-profile clubs and coaches may push the league to accelerate its plans. In some interviews over the past year, PSL representatives have indicated that VAR is being discussed at the highest levels, but that rollout will take time and resources. As for Kaizer Chiefs, the draw against Amakhosi FC leaves the team with mixed feelings. On one hand, they managed to recover from 2 goals down, showing character and resilience. On the other hand, the sense of injustice from questionable decisions has left a bitter taste. The club is likely to raise the issue formally with the league, and this could contribute to wider discussions around officiating standards in the PSL. Coach Nabi's comment may also inspire other clubs to speak out. If more teams express similar concerns, the league could see increased momentum toward implementing VAR. This could also lead to public statements from SAFA or the PSL to clarify their position and give an update on future plans. From a football development perspective, adopting VAR could also benefit South African referees. It would give them access to tools that are now standard in many other countries, help reduce pressure on match officials, and allow for fairer outcomes. It could also enhance the overall image of the league for international viewers and potential investors. In summary, Naturena Nabi's call for VAR has put the spotlight back on the PSL's officiating system. His comments came after specific incidents during a match that he and his team believed were wrongly decided. While VAR will not solve every issue, it has proven effective in helping referees make better decisions in high-pressure situations. For a league as competitive and passionate as the PSL, the question now becomes how soon this technology can be introduced in a sustainable and well-managed way. As the season progresses, the conversation around VAR is expected to grow louder. More clubs may add their voices to the debate, and the league will need to decide how to respond. Whether or not VAR becomes a reality in the near future, the demand from Kaizer Chiefs and their coach has reignited an important discussion about the future of football in South Africa. If implemented successfully, VAR could not only help teams like Chiefs feel more protected, but also improve the experience for players, referees, and fans. However, this requires planning, resources, and a willingness to embrace change. The next few months will be crucial in determining whether the PSL takes this step forward or continues with the current system.